Hey everybody, it's Ken with Two Drunk Brothers Garage. Ray could not be here today. I got a little project. I am changing the headlight and fog light enclosures out on my 99 Dodge Durango. The fog light enclosures are getting pretty beat up, pretty foggy. They're holding water, so I got some new ones for it. And I'm changing out, I have projection headlight enclosures in it, and they're just not working as good as they used to. They're getting really foggy. I've cleaned them over the years, and they're just not cleaning up good anymore. And I've tried multiple different things. The best things I found was McGuire's headlight cleaning kit. It did the job for quite a few years, but they're just getting so pitted and damaged that I just bought some new enclosures that actually have a really nice mirrored back to them, so they'll work really good with LED headlight bulbs. They're kind of like the ones on my 2012 GMC. Those are pretty bright, so I'll go over and show you what I'm doing, and we'll get this thing rolling. Okay, here's the projection headlight cleaning. I mean, they are dirty with road grime, but they're just getting hard to clean. But these fog light ones, those are pretty scratched up, rock chipped. So I'm gonna get these changed out, and I'll show you the new headlight enclosures. So here's the new headlight enclosure. You can see it's all mirrored back there. Got a couple spots for the turn signals. And I got amber LEDs I'm gonna put in there, and the little marker light. And here's the new fog light enclosures. You can buy the whole thing. I think I paid $35 for the set of those off of Amazon, and a set of headlights, I think they were maybe 80 bucks. I mean, can't beat that. And I'm sorry about the heater. I'm waiting for my new external mics. I got the new i15 Pro Max, and it's a USB-C, and my old ones are for Lightning. So I'm waiting for my new mics to come in. So you'll probably hear the heater coming on and off occasionally. So I apologize for the background noise when that's on. But those are the headlight enclosures. These are held in with two 10mm screws, and I'll have to get underneath the vehicle. Actually, might be 2 or 3. I forget. I think it's 2. But I'll get those in there. Get the old one out, get the new one in. Hook all the lights up. And I got new LED bulbs. I got LED bulbs in these now, but the LED bulbs, I'm going back to the factory high-low beam 9007. I think this is like 9006. And then it's got just a halogen high beam in it. At the time, I couldn't find a LED bulb for it. And these got LED bulbs in it. I'm just taking the bulb out of those, putting them in the new enclosure. But my new bulbs are right here. These are the amber, they're iBright Star, amber. I think these are the 3157s. Each side takes 2. And then I bought these here these are the 9007s. If I can get the box open. I'm trying to do it one-handed. It's kind of hard. But as you can see, Mark 9007. And in the box, they come with some white gloves. I don't really know why these ones here are LEDs. They don't need, but that's what they look like. Pretty beefy. They're actually pretty heavy. They're supposed to be something like 30,000 lumens. Something like that. I think I read when I ordered these. So, but yeah, we'll get all this stuff installed and see how bright they are. Okay, everybody. I was wrong. You don't go underneath the vehicle to pull these out. There are 3 bolts. I said 2, but there's 3. There's 2 on the bottom, and then there's 1 up in here. I'm gonna pop this off here real quick. And this attaches to, I didn't realize it attached to the fender there. Hopefully I don't break it, but it don't matter. The new ones come with the same thing. So I could probably take that whole thing off there. Matter of fact, I think I'm just gonna unhook that rubber piece totally off there. That way I can get to the bolts in here a little easier. And I think they're 10 millimeter. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they are. I'm going to find out here in just a second. It's hard to see. Might have to get a longer, some more extension here, because I don't think I have a long enough extension. Okay, I went and got another 3-inch extension to add on here. And we'll see if I can get on these. This side's not gonna be too bad, I think. I think I'll be able to get on these pretty fairly easy. This one might be a little harder. I'll have to figure that one out. Have to get it. Can't see good. And if I could show you guys, I would. It just, biggest thing is not to drop the bolt. Like that. And it hits the ground. At least it hit the ground. That's okay. I'll get this one up here. Maybe, if I can see it. This bottom corner one's gonna be the hard one to get on. Of course, I'm gonna go. Let's see if I can get that one out of there. I don't know if I can or not. No, it's stuck in there. Now the fun part, to try to get on this one. I don't know, this one here, because this was in a little bit of an accident. I showed you when I can see the bolt, but it's gonna be hard to get onto because of the nature of the, I got her. Okay, just had to slide the head of the socket. Okay. Put that up there. Hopefully this one doesn't fall, which it doesn't, which is good. The other one's on the floor. But this is coming out fairly easy, thank God. I'm gonna pop the turn signal light bulb out of there, and I'm gonna hopefully pull, maybe not. I gotta figure out where all these, I got a gaggle of wires in here, that's all I know. I gotta pull a bunch of stuff out of here. There's the second turn signal bulb for the factory. As you can see, it's taped up. I only had to use one of them, but I had to put this capacitor thing in here because without one of the bulbs, it makes the turn signal blink really fast. But with having LEDs in it, it'll probably do the same thing. So I have to, now I gotta figure out what, I forgot what everything is here. Marker, oh, that's the side marker light. I've had these in here for years, so I gotta remember how to put everything back together. This is the main headlight bulb right here. So I think the only thing I gotta do, all this stuff is staying in here. I don't remember. Oh, maybe one of my, oh, I think one of my things fell off. Oh well, it is what it is. I gotta cut these. Take these all the way off. And of course, I forgot to grab a pair of wire cutters. Okay, I'm back. Got a pair of wire nippers here. I'm just gonna cut this white and black wire off of here. I don't need these. These are from this light enclosure. There's one out. Now, I'm praying to God how, I'm trying to see if I can see the fog light enclosures from up here and how they're bolted in, because I can't see them. I do not see. Oh, might be one bolt right there. Oh no, there's two bolts right there. Okay, I just can't see them. I can feel them, but I can't see them. And let's see. They feel like they're 10 millimeters. They feel like they're 10 millimeters. So while I got this headlight enclosure out, I'm gonna try to get those out. And I'll change those out first before I put the new one in. The new headlight enclosure. See if I can get on. I gotta take my watch off. I don't wanna mess my watch up. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm losing my mind. I don't know. I think, where's my phone at? But you guys are on my phone. Might have to get a little bit shorter extension here. I got one more here. It's a little shorty bob. But they are 10 millimeter from what I can feel. These might be tricky to go back up in here. Oh, wow. Them suckers are tight. Oh, maybe. Maybe not. This is not good. What is that? Huh. Some little nuts from something. I have no idea. But I'm gonna put this on, while I work on this, I'm just gonna put this on time lapse. Okay, I got the old fog light enclosure out, and it took me a minute to figure out how to get it out. The bolts now, these bad boys are pretty rusted. I'm gonna have to clean them up before I put them in the new headlight enclosure, but you can see how rusty. These are pretty old, but it took me a minute to figure out how to get these out of here once I got the bolts out, because it didn't come out too good. So sorry I didn't show you that part, but it was all I had to get down and get from underneath and get it twisted and turned, and there would have been no way to hold the camera. So I'm gonna put a new one in. Well, first I'm gonna clean these bolts up before I put the new one in. And once I get the new one in, or start putting the new one in, I'll try to get it so we can see. So, hey everybody, I saw a little thing on TikTok, and I didn't believe it worked. But you take a pair of wire strippers, and these were pretty old, and it was taking a screw that had a lot of rust buildup on it, or a bolt, and in the stripper area, you take and put it lightly down, and then you freaking, and it runs it up, and it cleans the threads out. It works actually pretty good. Cleans all the rust out of the threads. Looks like it has brand new threads again. Little thing I picked up off TikTok, and I didn't think it worked, but it actually works pretty good. Okay, I think I got the screws started on the fog light. As you can see, I got it in there. I'll just have to get it adjusted a little better. I mean, it's not 100% square in the hole. Never was. So, but I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna try to get that one tightened up. And then I'll get the headlight enclosure in there. Okay, I just messed up. I didn't pay attention to these, but I'm gonna pull this other one back out because I think these are marked left and right for left and right sides. So I'm gonna pull this one out real quick and make sure it has an R on it. kind of easy. And it does. They have a left, they have an R on it for right side and an L for left side. If you can see that, I don't know if you can see it. So that was my stupid mistake, wondering why I couldn't get the bolt holes to line up very good. So let me try this again with the correct enclosure in the correct hole. So let's try this again. Get this up in here. Come on, baby. Got to get it in there, spin it in there, and then hopefully the holes line up now. Oh, we'll see here in a minute. Okay, I got those bolts tightened up. Ouch. And it actually looks pretty centered in the hole. Actually better than I thought it was going to. But it looks a lot better than the old one. So that's good. So now I'm gonna get this other the headlight enclosure now set up, ready to go to put in. So I'll have to get all this tape peeled off of these, and hopefully this all still works. All this stuff still works. I don't know. I'm hoping. I don't know why I don't have no. What is going on here? Trying to get the main wiring harness pulled out. But I'm hoping. That everything works still. So give me a second and I'll have this going. Well, I tell you, these holders for the turn signal bulbs, those things are kind of pain in the butt because they got the little tabs that hold the light in, and it's hard to try. You almost need a third hand because you got to hold the tabs open and try to pull the bulb out at the same time. Well, that's pretty freaking hard to do. So I'm putting these LED, supposed to be LED amber bulbs in here. And before I put them in the headlight enclosures, I'm gonna make sure everything works. So we'll turn the headlight switch on. Hopefully, see, we're gonna go with parking lights. So I got my side marker light and them are pretty bright. I like those. Now let's see if they, I'm gonna turn the power on and turn the left turn signal on. Oh, that's kind of weird. They're supposed to blink together, but I don't know if it's because of that thing. Could be. I've never seen that happen before. It should be blinking both at the same time. But that's okay. Now we'll turn the main headlight on. That's the main headlight. Oh yeah, that bad boy's gonna be like stupid bright. I hope it'll reflect good. So we'll see what happens here. I'm wondering if I should take this diode thing off and not even worry about to see if it keeps those blinking at the same time, because they should. In the factory ones, they blinked all at the same time, not alternating. But I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that off there. It may make them blink really fast. I don't know. And I could always buy an LED thing to make them blink slowly. I'm just gonna cut that. We'll see what happens now. I'm gonna I should have just cut this, because those wires could make it short out. I should just took those off of there, but I don't want to. I mean, I could wrap some tape around there, I guess. Now let's see if that makes it blink together or fast or. There we go. Now they're blinking together. That's the way they should be blinking together. Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna put this back on time lapse now, and I'm gonna put the headlight enclosure in there. Then we'll turn the headlight on once it's done. Okay, so I was trying to put the light bulb in this. I was trying to figure out how to get these in here. And you can't really get the turn signal bulbs in here. So I'm sitting there looking at this enclosure. There's a Phillips head screwdriver right here in this 3-way, 4-way gap right there, that this whole piece right here comes off from the rest of the body. So I'm gonna get a Phillips head screwdriver and take that off so I can put those 3 lights. And I accidentally broke one of the little plastic tabs off already. I barely touched it and it broke off the corner for this rubber thing. But I'm gonna try not to break no more of those. But I'm gonna go get my Phillips head screwdriver, take this apart, and then get it all mounted in there. Okay, so I got that thing apart and got this all hooked up. Now I gotta get the main enclosure back on here and the main light bulb light hooked in. And then I can get it bolted back in. This is taking way longer than I thought it was going to take. I thought this was going to be an easy project, but boy, am I wrong. Okay, I do need to grab the Phillips head screwdriver. Wow, maybe I was wrong about this. Maybe this ain't gonna fit in here. It should. Holy moly. I might have not done my homework good enough. Great. A little Phillips head screw. Because this looks like it's a little tight in here. I mean, I still got to hook up the main headlight bulb yet. This goes right in here. We'll make it just a little tight. This is not looking good here for me. I don't know. Fudge-o-matic. I can't get this. Plug this in real quick, just so I don't have to worry about anything. Oh, you just gotta slide it into place. Now the fun part is to try to line the bolts back up. That is going to be the fun part. Yes, sirree. So I'm going to get this so it sits in there pretty good. I'm just got to do some finagling in here just to make sure it's going to fit. But I'll get it. Okay, I got that enclosure in, and it's all tightened up. I was having a hard time getting it in. There's a little post that goes up into the fender well, and it's adjustable on this new thing, and it was pointing too far up, and I didn't notice it. So I'm sitting there looking at it, and I got it to go lines up perfectly. Now I'm just going to put this rubber back on the side of this where this goes. This goes just like this. And kind of keeps some of when the hood's down, it kind of keeps some of the water and stuff to go. But I'm going to put a little Vaseline around these holes so it slides on these little plastic posts, because I already busted one of those little plastic posts off of there. So, but I'm going to get that on, and then I'll get to the right side. Okay, now we'll do the right side. I'm not going to videotape the whole procedure. I'll time lapse it, and but we'll get this off, then I'll get the fog light off, then I'll put the new fog light back in there, and then I'll have to do all the stuff for the new enclosure and get it back in. So it'll take me a little bit. So we'll see you when it's done, and I'll show you end results, and I might. Okay, everyone, I got the lights done finally. Oh, I forgot to turn those on. Sorry about that. So this is what it looks like. It's all nice and clear. I think it looks like a lot better. I'm gonna get ready to go take it for a test drive and see how bad the headlights are aimed. But I got all new enclosures. I think it come out pretty good. I think it looks good. So I'm gonna go take it for a little test drive, and then I'll come and finish the video up. Okay, everyone, got that done. I'm gonna have to do a little headlight adjustment on it, and I may have a problem with the headlight switch because when I turn the high beams on, my light bar goes on, and when I turn the high beams off, the light bar stays on, and the fog lights are supposed to go off when you turn the high beams on, which they do, but I noticed if you turn the fog lights off, turn the high beams on, then the light bar goes off. I also have a toggle switch inside the cab that I can turn the light bar off with and still use the high beams on the regular headlights. But like I said, I gotta I gotta find a skinny enough shaft screwdriver to get in between the gaps on the new enclosures to adjust the headlights up and down and left and right. I'll have to see if I have one. I haven't looked yet. But if you like, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We would appreciate it. Like to say cheers to everybody. Cheers to you, Ray. Wish you could be here. Ken from Two Drunk Brothers. Cheers.